A couple days after the game now, how's your hamstring feel?
I feel pretty good. I always have the after game soreness, so pretty good. Just trying to manage it and stay on top of it. So be good to go this week.
What was the key with so many new bodies, with Alexander Johnson getting a look, Purcell getting a look, you being back in? Was it, did guys take it personally after the Jaguars game and then having some fresh blood in there? What happened defensively?
I think for us, as just as a unit, man, it's always about us just going out and executing, regardless who's in there. Like you said, a couple new guys in there, but at the same time, we all hold each other to the same expectations. So this is all about preparing throughout the week. I think we had a good week of practice last week. In order for us to go out and be successful on Sunday, and like I said, it's all about executing and every guy being on the same page. I think if we have all 11 guys on the same page, we have a great chance to be successful.
Coaches maintain how important it is for you to stay at safety and get comfortable there. How comfortable are you there right now, and how much further do you still think you have to go?
I'm pretty comfortable. Just a few things here and there that I got to brush up on, but being able to get most of the work there throughout training camp, OTAs, mini camp, definitely helped me out a lot. So I'm pretty comfortable there, but each and every day, I try to, take it as a learning day, learn some new things, and continue to progress in the right way to, be a piece to the puzzle. So for me, I'm pretty comfortable there.
Why is that the best fit for you?
For me personally, I think just being able to kind of run around and see both sides of the field and be physical in the run game and cover some tight ends or maybe it's covering the slot receiver or whatever the case may be. So for me, that's why I think it's a good situation for me to be there. But I don't know. You had to ask Coach. Why is it important for him for me to be there?
You've seen Steve Atwater in there a time or two, right?
Yeah, definitely.
He's big. You're not that big.
You don't think so?
No. And yet you tackle, like a outside linebacker,
Right.
or whatever. What is the key when you don't have, when you're not that big and you're still getting 10 tackles like you did?
I think my tackling is one of my strengths of my game. I've always been a willing tackler, even back to my rookie year. It's one of the things that, I take pride in because, not a lot of guys in secondary around the league like to, get dirty and tackle. So for me, I feel like throughout the game, it can, definitely turn some situations around. You might have a couple guys come across the middle and may not like to get hit. So, in those cases, maybe we can get a deflection or something, or maybe they may not, want to catch the ball and we can get a pick or whatever the case may be. But I just try to put my body on their body and, and do whatever we got to do to get them down.
Johnson, with his first start and then just all of this year, what's impressed you most about him?
Just stepping in and playing the way he played. Like I said, if you're out there on the field, it's expected that you go out and you handle yourself accordingly like a starter. So I think that's what he did. He had a great week of preparation. He's always been a guy that when he's in there, he's always knowing what to do. And for him to step in and play the way he played, it's huge for us as a defense.
What is the challenge with Mariota? Someone you've had probably more experience playing against that team than anyone in that locker room. What is the challenge of that physical team with Henry and Mariota?
Obviously, with him being a dual threat guy, it is one of the things that you definitely have to pay attention to and watching film. He can make throws, he can make all the throws on the field, but at the same time, if there's nothing there, he can put it down and still pick up whatever yards he need to pick up. On third down situations, that'll definitely, be a huge thing for us, a huge point of emphasis this year. So if we can keep him in the pocket, be sticky in coverage, I think we'll have a great chance to be successful.
What about Delaney Walker? He's up there in age, but still capable of hitting that coverage.
Yeah, very capable. Like you say, he's a veteran guy. He's played for a long time, but very capable. He can still run. He has great hands. Can run all the routes. We look at him like he's a receiver. I played him for a number of years, and he's always been a guy that we kind of looked at as a receiver, not a tight end. So we'll have to go into this week knowing where he is at on every play, because he's a huge part of their offense. So I think if we can spot him and know where he is and know how they like to use him in certain situations and make sure we have a guy on him at all times, I think we'll be fine.
Kareem, you played a lot of football, but where does that plan Eckler at the end of this first half rank?
It's my first time in my career, getting a chance to be in that position to make that type of play. And yeah, I have played for a while now, so I don't know. I had to think about that one. It's a good question. You know, I had some plays throughout my career that just kind of jump out at me. Obviously, my first pick six always will be probably my number one on my list, but I had to think about that one.
Justin Simmons, I know he's not a rookie, but given your experience, is he somebody you've kind of taken under your wing, and if so, kind of what have you seen from him?
Yeah, Justin's a huge part of our defense. Another veteran guy. He's played a ton of ball. With it just being his fourth year, he's still seen a lot. He had a chance to play a lot of ball in this league. So, I mean, it's really my first real year getting a chance to play safety. So I'm at the same time I'm learning a lot of things from him. He's kind of bouncing ideas off of each other. I just kind of seeing how he likes to play things, and just kind of watching him on film and stuff like that. But he's a sharp guy out there, and for me, it's great to have a guy like that, on the side of me.
What did you think of Alexander Johnson's dance moves in the locker room?
Actually, that's my first time really seeing him dance like that. But to each his own. So I'm sure he got quite a few more moves. So let's hope we continue to keep this thing going in the right direction, so he can bust out all the moves.
Thanks for